to the channel. If you're new here, this is Hassled by the Man. I'm Otto, and tonight I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do, but I haven't done it. And Wednesday nights for me are pool league nights. Now, I'm an old pool player, love pool, old 9-ball player, gambled a bunch when I was a young man. Love a pool hall, a real pool hall. I'm not talking about a bar or these little places that try to be pool halls. This is a real pool room, 17,000 square feet of Brunswick gold crowns and diamond tables, and it is a real pool room, and it's run by one of my best friends and owned by him, and he really promotes the game of pool. The world's best players, the guys that you see on ESPN and on TV, all of them have been there. You know, it's a lot of fun. So for me, Wednesday nights are kind of a fun night. It's a night I get to kind of go out and play a little bit and hang out with my buddies. I'm 58, so you know, I'm half the man I used to be. I can't do it very good anymore, but I have a good time. So I'm going to bring you guys with me, and we're going to go to Shooters, and I'm going to show you a bunch of old dudes playing pool. You think it ain't better than that, right? Let's go. All right, guys, we're here. We are here at a real pool room. Look at that. I called it Shooters, but Dan must have changed the name, and now it's just Turs. He's got to do some work on his sign. And my buddy Dave ought to be here. Welcome to YouTube, brother.
Oh, yeah?
Say hi to the world. That's my buddy Dave Matlock. We've known each other a long time. Do you a quick little tour here. This will fill up full of people. Over here, well, I do want to show you guys this. Dave is champion 8-ball player. Played on TV, played all over the world. Just a world beater is what he was, and still one of the world's best pool players. And that old guy you just saw up there, it happened to me too. I got old, but here he is right here. Look at that, man. That's what years do to you. They get you just a little old. But here's my favorite right there. That's what it takes to get it done. That guy focuses. Got one of the best pool strokes I've ever seen. Snooker table. Got to have a snooker table in a pool room. This section here, these are all bar boxes, and Dan has a tournament called Midwest 9-Ball here, and he does it like probably four or five times a year, and it pulls from all over the country. People come here, and they play 9-ball on these, and it's an event. I mean, people come from all over. Pots usually, one year it was almost 100 grand, so it's a pretty big deal. I mean, people from all over come, and that's a lot of money for pool, you know. Now behind this door up here, and I'll try to get in later and show you guys this, but Doug Patrick runs this cue repair room here. It's behind this door, locked right now, but he builds custom cues. They're really super nice cues. Dan that owns the place, he builds cues. Super nice. That's what I play with, is one of his. My gosh, what are you guys doing? What are you doing, man?
We're taking our picture now. We're going to shove that up your ass.
You're going to do what with it? Shove it. All right, this is why I love these guys. Take that picture. Look at her.
You're gonna
Look at
wait till I'm making the ball.
She's looking good. She's a player.
Yeah.
She's a player.
Wait till I'm putting it away.
That's Dan's woman that owns the place, Carrie. And all right, this is where we play our league here. We play it on these 9-foot tables. It's a different game. It's 8-ball. 8-ball's 8-ball, but it's a different game when it's played on a bar box versus a 9-foot table. Actually, it's easier. The shots are longer if you don't control your cue ball, but 8-ball on a bar box is crowded, so you really have to control that cue ball. So this is really easier. Doug, say hi to the world, buddy. You're on my YouTube channel, Hassled by the Man. And this is my partner here on my team. He's on my team, Doug Roback. Doug is retired now. sold his barbecue restaurant. Is retirement good, buddy? It's good. So far, so good. One of the best barbecue restaurants in Kansas City. Really knows what he's doing. Does a great job. You know, you do that all your life. That restaurant business, it's tough. So he got tired, sold it, and now he's hanging out with me playing pool. Jimmy, what are you doing, buddy? Oh my gosh.
What's up? What are you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. This is Jimmy, my buddy. He handles all the cooking, prepares all the food for everybody in the pool hall. They got big tournaments, and he keeps the whole thing going, man. He runs the whole show and is a hell of a cook. You know, well, I gotta lie about something. You know, I'm lying a little bit, that's all. Basically, what this place has got, it's got bar food, which you would expect, truck delivered fried stuff, jalapeno poppers and stuff. But some of the best steaks in Kansas City are cooked in this little pool hall. Dan has them, he hand cuts them. They're excellent. Jimmy fixes anything from spaghetti to chilies to soups to, I mean, just, what are those, pork tenderloins with gravy and mashed potatoes and corn, green beans, great stuff. So when you're playing, you come here, you're not gonna starve. Great food. Okay guys, pool, you know, guy, you can pull a bent bar stick off the rack and play pool. If you're a good player, you can beat 99 out of 100 people with that bent bar stick. But all your pool players that you see in here, all these guys, they all have their own cues, have a custom cue. This is mine right here. This is my playing cue. I forget what kind of wood that is, but it's some fancy exotic kind of wood. But it hits great, plays really good. And then this is the other cue here, is a break cue. And my buddy Dan custom made both those for me back there in the shop. So all these guys are gonna have their own cues. It's just kind of like having a set of golf clubs, you know. They all hit a golf ball, but if you feel comfortable with your equipment, you're gonna play better, hopefully. All right, I'm sure you guys have seen this movie. It's The Color of Money. Had Tom Cruise in it, and Paul Newman, and some girl, which is his girlfriend. Now, in this movie, there was a guy, this guy right here, Keith McCready. And Keith McCready is a buddy of mine in Tulsa. I've known him a long, long time. He was in this movie. And in the movie, he played a guy, I think his name was Grady Seasons.
The guy that's playing back there. That guy? Yeah. This is a golden opportunity. You know who that is? That's Grady Seasons. He's the best money player in the world. That's Grady Seasons. You want me to play him? You bet.
And he was supposedly the best road player for money in the country. That character was modeled after this guy, Grady Matthews, who was the best road player in the country. I think he raised like 4 kids or something like that. So this pool hall is full of old characters that have played pool for years and years and years. A lot of them you may remember seeing on TV. There's Nick Varner, Kim Davenport, Buddy Hall in Tulsa when I was a young man in my 20s. Gave me a couple of 45-minute lessons. So it was place. Cecil Hall. But yeah, this pool hall, it's got, this was a $70,000 purse. Here's a $96,000 purse. $25,000. So these tournaments are good. All right, guys, this is Bob. We're gonna sit down with Bob. He's an attorney at law. I like to fondly call him counselor. All right, now tell me, what in this pool hall, of all the years you've been in and out of pool halls, what is the best thing about this pool hall? If anything.
That's pool players.
That's pool players. That's the right answer. You're right. It has pool players in it. You got that right. Customers. Oh my gosh, look at that. This is the mad scientist right here. This is Doug Patrick. Patrick Custom Cues. Sir, do you know what you're doing?
But I did stay in Holiday Inn Express last night.
How you doing? That's pretty good. This is, I think, a lathe. I think a giant lathe. And this is wood. The shaft. This is the butt stock and shafts. And what they do is they let these hang for a long time, like 5-6 months. Let that wood cure, and then when they turn it down and make the shafts, that way the shafts don't warp. See how smart I am? I'm so smart. I think this is like some kind of something, but just all kinds of exotic woods. Cocobolo is what I have in mind. They come in squares like this, and then they turn them down in the lathes. Okay, if you look at these inlays, this is real inlay that is in this cue, and they actually do this work and cut those out, route those out, insert other types of wood in it, and this is the old jig that does that. Cuts with that tip. It actually makes those designs, and you put a template up here, and it makes the design you want on the buttstock. Pretty cool. All right, Douglas, how long have you been making cues?
24 years.
24 years. And why on God's earth are you doing it?
I hate my money.
It's a great game, guys. I gotta tell you, tonight was brutal. None of us on our team could play at all. We got beat by a team that shouldn't ever beat us. I would highly recommend, if you play pool, just to give up and go bowling. It's probably a lot more enjoyable. But I want to thank you guys for tagging along with me tonight. I hope you liked the video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Leave comments below. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.